Speaking of trying to ruin people's lives, Peanut was not his first target. He used to do this to everybody. If you watch the series, Ethan was one of his biggest targets.
He sure is.
And these slanders
Klein and the Kleinsman
actually affect him a lot. He posted this. Somebody posted in H3H3 Production subreddit. This is a serious message for Ethan Klein. Please look into hiring outside help because Hasan, or the Snark's propaganda machine, has become too powerful. The lies and misinformation.
Again, and I'll keep pointing this out too. It's so funny how Hasan's snark could be gone, how fucking Snarky Snark could be gone. Again, Snarky fans, I don't know. Adam McIntyre. Yeah, Trisha's snark could be gone, but what snark is still there? Better yet, bro, there's two of them. I know H3 snark is defunct, but guess where they all fucking migrated to? Right over the leftovers. It's like, but that shit can't get wiped. Plus, bro, but it's already some mixy shit going on with Reddit because, bro, again, if you had seen the whole Jones with the lawsuit with the H3 snark mods, you know what I'm saying? And their subpoena, bro, to contributory malicious copyright infringement. Yeah, Reddit, these Reddit admins, whoever the fuck is on the top brass of Reddit, those niggas need to be looked into because they got some type of vendetta or some shit. I do not know what's going on, but they got it.
Needs to be stopped. With love, we are tired, boss. And they're basically saying that they're tired of the slander they're seeing on Reddit and from Hasan's fan base and community.
Hell
so
yeah.
H3 responds saying Tom went to all the top PR
Tom Ward
firms a month or two ago and they all rejected us. I'm literally more canceled than rapists and murderers. I'm genuinely close to giving up. Right, so basically it seems that Ethan can't seem to even hire a PR firm to attempt to fix his reputation from all the slander Hasan and the Orbiters have caused him.
Oh, these motherfuckers. Cornballs. Cornballs.
People responded, PR firms can't do anything. The majority of public opinion is on Ethan's side.
Honestly, yeah.
I tend to agree here. I feel like...
No, I do think, like, if you're looking at this shit objectively with two fucking brain cells, like, I mean, bro, your neurons and synapses are genuinely firing. Like, come on, bro. It is so obvious to see that, bro. And it's the same thing with the fucking, like, you know what I'm saying, Hasan, new orbiters, bro. The defamation, the slander, the misinformation being spread, the fucking misconstruction arguments, like we said, deny, deflect, counterattack, fucking pathological liar, victim complex, cry bully, always play plausible deniability, never take accountability, the entry level, well, at least specifically for Hasan, the entry level political diversionary tactics, hiding his power level, bro. Like, come the fuck on, the kings and queens of buzzwordism. I'm like, holy shit. Like, it is so obvious to see that these motherfuckers be constantly lying and slandering.
You know, while PR firms might be helpful in getting sort of mainstream articles written about you to, you know, clarify some of the misinformation, I feel like the people who have made their minds up, which is Hasan, his orbiters, and his fan bases, they will never change their minds about you, okay? And the people who know that Ethan is not actually a Israel dick rider or like a genocide, so...
Nah, bro, because... You already know Ethan has had that Israeli propaganda ingratiated into him since birth, bro. Because, you know, girly pop.
Girly pop.
Miss Quum said so. Like, boy, stupid ass. Yeah, again, we all know that shit is just, first of all, on her ass, just her being a fucking moron. And second of all, overall, yeah, the shit's just slander, and it's the buzzword and has them, you know, associate heads names with these negative connotations so that they're viewed negatively, especially if the side that's viewing them is already biased against them because their god zaddy king has, I don't know, again, the vendetta, bro, the agenda, the narrative.
Or something like that. They pretty much already know the true story of the situation. I feel like he might have made that because of maybe a personal situation in his life. Maybe somebody close to him sort of fell for the misinformation that Hasan was peddling, because that seems like he's genuinely just sort of like done with the whole thing. Like, oh my god, I can't believe this. We got Marxist Jaegerist responding, Lamau, PR company can't do shit if you don't shut the F up and stop saying stupid shit in public.
Yeah, I could say that same shit to Hasan, dumbass. So you want to keep going?
Probably couldn't afford to pay them enough money to actually do the job either. Well, I don't think Ethan is exactly stingy. Also, no one wants to work with a litigious person. Once you're known for filing lawsuits, everyone will stay the F away.
What the fuck? Are you a dumbass, bro? He would pay the PR firm to fix his PR. They want to do it because they want to be paid. Are you a fucking moron?
Well, you would probably look into what the lawsuit was filed for. Like, I don't think anybody's gonna not work with him because he filed copyright lawsuits.
Exactly. And like, especially to that word, you add more context and nuance to what the lawsuit is. It's not like, yeah, he's in like a fucking criminal suit, bro. And especially to that, he is the one suing and the merits are on his side. Yeah, these fucking, like, I'm not even gonna like assume that bull's a Hasan G-boy, but some of these fools, like, again, I love how Hasan would be like, yo, his fucking haters aren't critically thinking all that shit. And some of these heads aren't even trying to think, like, let alone critically.
I think Ethan underestimated how fast goodwill depreciates online. You can be right and still lose leverage. Yeah, it's basically what...
Yeah, that's honestly true. I do honestly agree with that, because it's still the fact that, like, you could be telling the truth, but if a motherfucker just does not like you, bro, they're just biased against you. It's just like, fuck, bro. That's really it. Shit.
sort of narrative gets repeated over and over, and that just sort of becomes the truth. Honestly, I hope he wins the lawsuit against those Reddits, especially with the amount of evidence against them being responsible for the false CPS call. I don't think you can pin it down on a single person, but maybe with the subpoenas, because whatever high ground they think they've lost is gone when you go after someone's kids. We were posting the Jordan Peterson quote of "you'll be held to higher standards by the woke mob" or whatever, and this is because he previously used to have a
Leftovers
podcast with Hasan, and that's sort of completely dissolved now. Hasan's reputation is worse. I will say, between Ethan and Hasan, I think it's pretty obvious Hasan is a worse reputation.
obviously.
So if Ethan can't get PR firms, I don't think Hasan would be able to either, except he probably...
Again, Hasan doesn't give a fuck about these PR firms because, nope, those journalists, they're genuinely, bro, out of their own means writing him those fucking puff pieces. Like, again, I do not know why, like, Trilly's tinfoil hat conspiracy theory, yeah, I think he's absolutely fucking paying for those puff pieces. Again, got no proof, it's my tinfoil hat, but bro, I'm sorry, I do not believe, unless you are true, first of all, unless you are fucking Taylor Lorenz and you don't give a shit about having journalistic integrity at all, you would not sacrifice your career to write one of these dog shit ass puff pieces like the one GQ shit or the one shit from The Guardian, bro, or even, like, to sidebar that, why the fuck do these people love, like, if it's not that shit, bro, why the fuck do these heads love sucking the cock of this nigga Hasan? Like, what the fuck is this nigga gaining these like, bro, the stupid juice is actually blowing my fucking mind. Like, what is in that shit? They love sipping it.
Already has some lunatics who support his politics, so they don't really care about your PR, right? So anyways, Hasan responds to Ethan's story about potentially giving up due to PR firms rejecting him. So we got the Hasan Glazer account disinformation tracker, more like misinformation spreader. Ethan speaks the truth. His actions have permanently destroyed his reputation. It is beyond repair. That is why I stopped covering him. He's irrelevant. But posts like these still warm my heart. Okay, this is complete delusion. If you just go to Ethan's YouTube channel, you can see that he's still very relevant and his stream is also absolutely massive. So Hasan quote tweets and says, "Dude spent the last 2+ years calling every pro-Palestinian content creator anti-Semitic terrorist, trying..."
That's not what he did. Again, and he's gonna say, yeah, trying to get us deplatformed. What? Oh my god, Ethan's trying to deplatform these 3 small women pro-Palestinian creators. Okay, motherfucker, what are those creators' names? What did those creators do? It's like, yo, get the fuck out of here, Hasan. This is the shit I be talking about with the 9-to-flight counterattack, obfuscating. Would you like to add some more context and nuance to this bullshit, or you wouldn't?
To get us deplatformed, harassed us with a legion of pedo right-wing allies, launched BS lawsuits against 3 smaller creators.
BS lawsuits, again, dumbass, bro. They're for fucking malicious copyright infringement and contributory malicious copyright infringement.
He's obviously talking.
But he wouldn't know that, because Hasan, oh my god, it's frivolous lawsuits and they're vexatious litigants. Because Hasan knows everything about the law.
About Casey Denims and Fruggen to bully
Based?
and silence them while losing 60% of his audience. Drop the lawsuits. Focus on healing what's rotting inside of you. There's no way, bro. There's no way Hasan is trying to act like the good guy. Like, oh, I'm trying to heal Ethan's heart, you know? You know, he's so filled with vitriol and anger. The Hasan, the nicest guy on the planet, I'm trying to heal his heart. Yeah, sure, man, we're totally buying that. Also, dude, he keeps misframing this every time, calling every pro-Palestinian content creator anti-Semitic terrorist. No, that's not what's happening, bro. They're calling you anti-Semitic because you literally are.
Exactly. His rhetoric against Jews is just very fucking bad, bro. Like, again, Hasan, would you like to talk about your dog catchers clip? Would you like to talk about that shit? You would not. Again, and like, and I already said it earlier, would you like to talk about what Denim's case is trying to fuck it up been doing? The rhetoric, what they've been saying? No, I bet you wouldn't.
Anti-Semitic with all of your statements, and they're calling you a terrorist supporter because you literally openly
terrorist glazer, terrorist sympathizer. You have a line for literally everyone. Hasan, Hamas, the Houthis, and Hezbollah. It's so sad.
For terrorists. Okay, those are accurate statements. Nobody's going after pro-Palestinian content creators or anything like that. It is specifically because of your actions that are unrelated to that. People responded, Hasan has gone after every Jewish creator for the past 2 years. I mean, people are just playing ball. Like, if you're gonna say that, they're just gonna respond with that. Hasan platforms literal terrorists and
then Tim Houthi Chalamet, fucking Rashid Al-Haddad.
shocks his dog for moving. I doubt he could get a PR firm either. Well, I will concede that Hasan does get a lot of good PR, essentially, by these hack journalists.
Nah, I'm telling you, bro. And again, this is exactly what I was saying earlier, bro. Like, fucking Jennifer Welch and Taylor Lorenz, nah, they just on that nigga dick. I'm just gonna tell you straight up, yeah, they're just on this nigga cock, bro. But like, yeah, these other heads that are supposed to be journalists, bro, writing these puppies again, like from GQ to Guardian, bro. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, either he's paying for those shits, or these heads generally don't give a fuck at all about journalistic integrity.
Who have the same sort of radical politics as him, or are essentially like these extremely old, weird gooners or whatever, like...
Oh, there we go. Oh, yes, yep. Yep, girly pop.
Girly pop.
Exhibit, no. Exhibit A, Exhibit B. Yeah. So yeah, like unless you fall in these categories, or again, Hasan's paying for these puff pieces, I have no idea what the fuck is going on.
Taylor Lorenz or Jennifer Welch or all these other sort of people in the media
GQ article.
Writing about the sweat beating off his chest hairs and stuff. Like, Ethan is obviously not getting those articles because honestly, you don't really fucking want them.
Yeah, I'm about to say, why the fuck would you want these articles? Why the fuck are they talking about your chest hairs beating sweat and shit? Motherfucker, you commentate on politics. What the fuck? Like, nigga, you talk about domestic and geopolitical fucking affairs. What the fuck? Bro, like, this...
Do you? They're clearly just puff pieces, right? Wow, it's crazy that I sound the guy who calls everyone Nazis and incels and Israel dick writers is talking about someone else.
Oh, and pedophiles.
Throwing names around. The biggest irony is him mentioning bullying and silencing other creators, as that is exactly what Hasan and his fandom just did to Emiru.
Precisely, like literally on the fucking money.
Exactly, they bully people all the time. Associating with Hasan is death sentence on your career.
I've said this like deadass every single day.
That's where it all went wrong. Well, to be fair, he's been trying his best to sort of, you know, distance himself from them and actually sort of redeem that mistake he did. But my god, I feel like some mistakes just sort of haunt you forever, right? But of course, Ethan doesn't deserve this. Like, nobody deserves to have their reputation completely ruined based on some fabricated lies by Hasan and the Orbiters. Animal abuser detected. Public opinion rejected. Bzz. Holy, taking lessons from Palpatine.
Gaia, place.
Hasan just sent Frogan $500 for a cast, big dog. Your pals are struggling. Oh my god, if you missed that episode, you gotta watch that, bro. Frogan begging for money for the 500 time. Right, so turns out Hasan actually responded on stream in this massive rant about Ethan, saying that he essentially deserves it, and then he brings up the lawsuits against the Orbiters and a lot more.
I'm literally more canceled than I'm genuinely close to giving up. I don't know if this is real or not because it sounds pretty crazy. I feel like the whole purpose of Crisis PR is to literally rehabilitate the imagery of what do you call it? Like some of the worst of the worst. Like, I mean, these guys get like, they work with Kevin Spacey, right? I mean, they've worked with Jeffrey. It's crazy. He probably just didn't want to pay the price or something. I don't know. The reason he went to these firms is because his subreddit keeps telling him you have this massive PR firm that's giving you all these interviews and articles. Yeah, he does not understand that. Like, I don't think he understands that I do not have a PR firm. I have never hired a PR firm. I don't have a PR firm. These are journalists independently reaching out. These are.
I just don't believe that shit, gang. Like, I genuinely believe, Hasan, you're paying for these fucking puff pieces, bro. You're supposed to be a political commentator. Why the fuck would any journalist that has any fucking journalistic integrity, that has any respect for the fucking media of journalism, would sit here and talk about your fucking boxers, your Calvin Klein back boxers, and you fucking sweating, and how niggas are fucking drooling in over that shit? Why the fuck would they be covering that when you cover politics? It's like, what the fuck? Like, like, there is no fucking way someone is gonna say, like, yo, bruh, I'm trying to tell you, like, I know fucking G-Boys is stupid. The niggas that love sucking your cock are fucking retarded. Sorry for that offense, but nah, I'm not really sorry. You're fucking stupid. Like, bruh, I know, right? But these heads, like, I could not imagine someone, except for Taylor Lorenz, would risk their entire fucking career of journalism to write one of these dog shit articles. Like, it just doesn't, nah, bruh. It just doesn't compute. So yeah, sure, bro, they're fucking independent, all this shit, but my nigga, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you, I don't believe you.
Journalists independently reaching out to do interviews or to ask me what my take is on like coverage. And in spite of all of the negative, like insane negative YouTube videos out there framed around like how I'm the biggest villain that American society has ever encountered.
Okay, listen, I don't think Hasan is like the biggest villain.
I was about to say the same shit. I'm like, Hasan, you're not the biggest villain, bro. Like, again, niggas shouldn't even be taking you serious in terms of the regard for politics because, brother, I don't know if y'all knew, a lot of y'all do know, this nigga got kicked out of the DNC. So any fucking means of him actually doing something to change things within government is basically never happening. So, and I would say this for a bunch of the motherfuckers you see commenting on politics, bro. Again, like, these heads really never gonna actually do some shit that's gonna affect some real world politics. Like, yeah, they may change some heads' minds on voting and all that, but how deep is that gonna actually swing a fucking election or some shit? Like,
I think he's a villain. You know?
And it's definitely not gonna be Mr. Third Party fucking Piker. So, like, really not just thinking about that. So, damn.
I mean, supporting terrorists, shocking your dog, making fun of a guy about to neck himself, literally just saying that you want to make fun of him more now that he's actually considering that. That is some psychotic fucking textbook villain shit.
Brother, I'm gonna make fun of him.
Oof, man, I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all did not see fucking Pope Diorio cover Chibi reviews. If Hasan is an asshole, bro, holy shit. Like, y'all would deadass think the Pope is Satan for this shit.
A lot more, even after he openly reveals that he almost committed here, okay?
And I don't know who he's referring to, but you know, another lefty streamer, Hutch, basically said that the best thing you can do for America is to call out Hasan, which I found funny because apparently he does have a lot of influence in some realms of politics, right? But yeah, I'm not gonna pretend I know what Hasan is doing behind the scenes, right? Is he actually paying people to write his articles?
I don't fucking know, but I believe that he is. But I have no proof to show you, but I do believe that he is.
Is this somehow related to that night media company?
Yo, honestly, probably not though, because I know like yeah, him and fucking Aspen are both signed to Night Media. But then like if this nigga is getting all these fucking PR junk through Night Media, then you would assume like maybe some of the same type of jobs would be happening for Aspen. But that's a whole nother thing we've already went over because Aspen doesn't want to do the mainstream shit like these fucking puff pieces, like these fucking interviews and all this shit.
Company or something that's managing him or whatever, or are these articles all organic and everybody just loves his chest hairs and
I'm sorry, bro. Like you just cannot convince me of that shit.
and just happens to ignore him shocking his dog and sort of covering for that story?
Blatant terrorist fucking glaze, blatant advocating for people to be dead. Like there's no fucking way you're about to sit here and tell me that you're gonna call yourself a journalist with integrity and you're gonna ignore all that shit. Okay, where it's anymore.
I mean, I wouldn't really doubt it because when you have people like Taylor Lorenz running around who would
And that's literally our exception.
gladly jump into a volcano if Hasan
The curse of the Lorenz.
Girly, girly, girly pop.
The glaze is fucking ethereal. I mean, literally look at this shit. Like, so fucking ethereal. Like, oh my god. Embarrassing!
in her direction for 0.5 seconds, then it is believable. Now, I'm not sure what Ethan's goal is with the PR firm because maybe he's trying to get some like mainstream articles to vindicate his name or something like that, or maybe he had a personal like family interaction that went sour because of Hasan. I don't know, I'm just sort of guessing here. Maybe he was fucking trolling with the whole thing, who knows? But if I had to guess his general sentiment, obviously he's bothered by Hasan constantly slandering him, right? So naturally, Hasan doubles down, calling Ethan pro-Israel again. And I think at this point, everybody knows he's just lying because he does this to everyone, right? Calling Burnt Peanut a streamer who would...
It's like, bro, specifically for Ethan, we have the clip with Dating and Money 101 where, like, that motherfucker came up to him and Miss Hila, bro, when they were at Rodeo, and, like, again, bro, that's just, like, one of the main clips, bro, where Ethan is saying, like, yeah, he's, like, yo, free Palestine, like, yo, that he's against, like, fucking Netanyahu and shit. It's like, bro, again, if you think he's pro-Israel or a Zionist at this point, brother, just admit you're sucking Hasan's tit through a screen, my nigga. It's just like, come on.
Made in an Israeli laboratory or something. It just doesn't make any sense anymore. It's like he just does it to everyone.
People are adults. They have the capacity to see right from wrong.
Except you don't. What the fuck are we talking about? Like, you just directly do not.
And as long as you just keep, to your message, as long as you keep to your commitment.
What's your message? What's your commitment? What's your convictions? What's your vision, Hasan? Holy fuck. Like, you keep saying the same dumbass shit. Hasan, are you ever gonna stop hiding to your fucking power level in your politics? Like, can you just be like it is so crazy because, like, you know, even with me saying this, like, I'm thinking of shit where it just blatantly goes against it. Like, I'm like, yo, can you actually tell these motherfuckers how radical and crazy you are, bro? Like, how fucking sly you are? But at the same time, this motherfucker was just the other day, again, with that China maxing shit, flexing the fucking mouths of the red book and all this goddamn communist literature. So it's like, it just gets back to the point with me, like, bro, you genuinely suck, like, if you're a fan of this nigga, because again, it leads back to, you're a fucking tanky, or you want to do this shit for the agenda and narrative, but you don't even know what the fuck it is, or you want to fuck this nigga. So I don't, like, it's crazy that heads will get here, like, sit up here, and again,
It's like people will eventually realize that maybe some of the disparaging remarks that are coming from right wingers and all these other people is just bullshit.
What about the disparaging remarks that comes from you on other heads, bro? When are people gonna realize that's bullshit? But you would never say that shit is because you want everybody to genuinely, colloquially think like you and have your politics. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here, bro. Ain't nobody hearing that shit.
And that's why I always say, like, there's not really anything you can do other than be consistent and be as charitable as you possibly.
Yes, you consistently lie every fucking day. You consistently slander niggas every fucking day. You consistently misconstrue arguments every fucking day. You consistently spread misinformation every fucking day. Okay. So you're pretty good at this, Hasan.
Can be, and just keep pushing through it.
How well were you doing at that, considering literally just earlier this year, bro? We were literally like a week into fucking, like, you know, 2026, and you were trying to quit already. How consistent were you being?
No matter what people throw your way.
But I mean, we can't say that. We know Hasan's gonna pop out every single time. You have to consistently farm these fucking G-boys for $6 every damn month.
And it's like very strange. Weird how anyone goes against Hasan ends up being libeled and slandered and oblivion by Hasan, his orbiters, and his army of simps.
This is just directly true.
Weird how people who obsessively attack and defame Hasan end up crying and blaming him when the...
How is he getting attacked and defamed? Yeah, if you're like Nuxtaku, if you're like Destiny and saying that like, bro, Hasan's fucking around 15-year-olds and shit, then yeah, bro, you're slandering that nigga. You're saying straight bullshit with no fucking like substantial proof or no shit behind that. Other heads are not doing that. Other heads are pointing out the genuine shit that you can criticize Hasan for damn near, not even damn near, literally every day at this point, with especially lies and shit. But in terms of his rhetoric and all this different shit, how the fuck are heads defaming it? Like, what? I ain't gonna lie. And then we want to talk about Cecily attack and defame. Like, he's not doing the same shit. Like, what are we talking about?
General public criticizes them for their own words and actions. Click this link, scroll down, read the thread. This is why people hate Ethan. I mean, I'm not gonna dive too much into it. Like, I think everyone at
Yeah, fucking course you're not, bro.
this point knows what Ethan Klein
Yeah, yep. Everybody knows. Yep, everybody generally colloquially thinks like me, so everybody should be shitting on him.
is about. And the only reason why everyone knows what Ethan Klein is about is because of Ethan Klein's own, like, steadfast advocacy, sometimes directly being pro-Israel and other times,
How? Explain. Show me proof.
or most of the time, attacking Israel's critics.
I mean, correct me if
Oh my god, bro. Again, is Israel's critics sitting here fucking promoting a motherfucker who was lying, saying that there was shit all over his crib and that his fucking kids were eating dog shit? Because if that's one of the people he was shitting on, then fuck it, her dumbass deserves it, Hasan. Like, the fuck? Like, bro, yo, that shit is so fucking sad, bro. I can't, bro. Like, this nigga...
I'm wrong, but is this not like the ultimate loophole, like the ultimate shield, where he just calls himself an Israel critic, right? And therefore, if you ever criticize Hasan about anything, well, now you're attacking Israel's critics because he's an Israel critic, right? What an absolutely foolproof plan, right?
Like, it's so fucking stupid. Against the buzzword and some shit. If, again, one of those Israel critics, I don't give a fuck, bro. If their name is Denims, Casey Tron, or Frogan, I'm sorry, we'll be talking about more things than them being critical of Israel. Because, yeah, I get it, bro. We should very much be critical of Israel. Yes, they are doing a genocide in Gaza. Yes, that shit is very bad. But you motherfuckers are using that shit to, again, absolve yourselves of criticisms of fucking any and everything. We're not letting you do that shit. So yeah, Hasan, I don't give a fuck right now. And also, you are the whataboutism about Israel fucking king, so I really don't give a shit, bro. You, again, were calling Burnt Peanut a fuck... Bro, this nigga literally was saying he's Israel's finest, bro, yesterday. So why the fuck would I take you serious when you say this dumbass shit? It's like, oh my god. So yeah, let's keep going back. Yeah, Hasan, if one of those people that Ethan was attacking, like attacking those Israel critics, if their names was fucking Denims, I'm sorry, I don't give a shit. Get to the next person. Oh, Frogan, sorry, I don't give a shit. Get to the next person. Up, fucking Casey Tron, up, don't give a shit. She's eternally felted, by the way, with the fucking apology and settlement. So it's like, bro, and because of your dumbass, because you wouldn't slide a fucking dollar to any of these three Huns, tough works there. It's like, bro, what are we talking about? That shit is hilarious, bro. I'm telling you, bro, pathological liar Piker, bro. You'll never be able to outlie that nigga.
So Hasan can sit there, literally abuse animals on stream, and do all this heinous shit, you know, threaten to murder people. But if you ever criticize him, well, no, he said Israel bad one time, guys. So by that logic, he's allowed to do anything, right? Tomorrow, Hasan could go and touch kids if he wants, and don't you dare put him in prison, because then you're putting Israel's critics in prison. I don't make the rules, guys. Hasan just did. I honestly don't know who uses Palestinians as a shield more, whether it be
He is the sole exception. He is the fucking honored one when it comes to it.
Hamas or Hasan, because at this point it's debatable. It really is. So then he says that Ethan ruined his career because he's allied with the right-wingers. Of course, Ethan, the most right-wing guy ever, guys.
And that's it. That's it. He has created this weird orbit of right-wingers.
How? Explain. Who? Name names right now.
Because he's decided that, you know, people like myself, people who are anti-Zionist, are his number one ops. Of course, people are eventually going to learn that lesson, right? And he's destroyed his own career in the process. And it's so crazy because, like, I explained this to him literally 2.5 years ago at this point. Yo, keep the Burnt Peanut's name out your mouth. Stay in your lane, boy. Okay, buddy. Because he knows that his audience is comprised almost entirely of people who want anti-Hasan content. And that happens to be Destiny's community. He doesn't attack Asmongold.
Oh my god, here we fucking go, bruh. I'm not gonna go to Destiny's community, and I doing shit against Asmongold. Like, holy fuck, like, bro, again, every motherfucker just has to sit here and suck your dick and be on your fucking side. Holy fuck, no one can disagree with you. Like, yo, Hasan, holy shit, like, you are really the fucking biggest narcissist, like, on the internet right now. Like, it is actually insanity.
Because he's worried about losing his remaining fandom that is, again, pro Asmongold, pro Destiny.
Right. I mean, first
They're not pro Destiny. I'm just gonna tell you straight up right now because Ethan himself is not even fucking pro Destiny. So what the fuck are you talking about?
off, this is obviously cope. I mean, Ethan's career is going pretty well from what I see. Like, his streams still have a lot of viewers despite him taking a bunch of breaks all the time and managing his family as well. Again, I don't know what that post was about. Maybe it's something sort of building up, something emotional that happened to him involving somebody close to him. That's just my guess. But Ethan is most definitely not aligned with right-wingers, dude.
That's
he
what I'm saying. Like, that shit is just
disagrees with the right, and he routinely criticizes them like any other liberal, right? So it's just crazy to say that, oh, he's so supportive of Asmongold and Destiny and all that. Like, you're so delusional, man. The only thing all these people have in common is that they hate you, Hasan. Most of the world just hates Hasan because he just has insane opinions, right? The second he leaves this sort of echo chamber, there's not many people that actually support him, right?
It's
the
like,
only places
bro.
he can rely on are like extremely radical, far lefty colleges or the mutated maggot-brained rats in the sewers of New York City, of
The brainworms.
course. By the way, no offense to anybody living in New York. I just love saying the rats in New York City. It's just funny because I keep imagining that one meme of that humanoid like rat in the subway. And I just find it funny. I think New York is pretty cool, actually. Then he says that Ethan is becoming a lol cow. You know, just pure projection here.
You will become a vehicle of hatred. You will become you will lolcow yourself pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like it or not, a lot of the people who oppose my worldview, a lot of the people who oppose me, end up doing a lot of shit. So you're aligned.
That's crazy. A lot of people that oppose me, a lot of people that oppose my worldview, that'll doing a lot of fuck shit. It's like, bro, Hasan, would you like to talk about the case and factor again? Weren't you a fucking Destiny G-boy? You got your whole shit off of fucking Destiny, and we do not want to hear this shit, gang. And what the fuck has Destiny become? A goddamn rage cow. What the fuck does it look like your ass is becoming? I hate all of you. I hate the left. I hate the woke. I hate socialism. I hate liberalism. You guys are trying to say I got these white supremacist values. It's always the heads that have been in the community the longest. Motherfucker, you look like you're becoming the next rage cow. And it would make sense you're falling in line with your fucking previous king, you dumbass. It's like, bro, what are we sitting here talking about, bro? So it's great works there. Yeah, Ethan is gonna be a lol cow, and your dumbass is gonna be twinning up with Destiny still as a rage cow. Tough works.
With a lot of horrible people, and sometimes that might feel welcoming, sometimes that might feel comforting, because who doesn't want affirmation, right? Everybody wants that. Everyone wants a sense of
you want the affirmation. You want every nigga on your dick. You want every motherfucker regurgitating your fucking politics, your fucking political ideologies, rhetoric, your opinions, bro. You want every motherfucker doing this. You have a worse Yoko complex than Yoko. You always constantly at every fucking moment want the most validation, gratification, and to be glazed up. This is exactly why the fuck we have the Schrodinger shits. Like, holy shit. Let's go to this, John, bro. My Schrodinger's quartet. Yeah, bro. Literally, it's Schrodinger's quartet now. It's so crazy. We get a new Schrodinger's thing every fucking time, bro. We got fucking Schrodinger's Turk, Schrodinger's Streamer, Schrodinger's Wuth, and Schrodinger's Influence. You always gotta do some shit to where you will put yourself in a situation where you get the most gratification, glazed up, and validation every time. Every time. You do the shit with your race, you do the shit with how you're a fucking streamer, you do the shit with how you're fucking wealthy, and you do the shit with how you're fucking like have clout and influence now. Every time. It's like, dude, come on, bro. It's crazy. It's that crazy. And then you're saying every other motherfucker, they farming the validation, bro. They're so obsessed with themselves that they gotta do this shit. Hello? Like, wake up, Hasan. Your blatant fucking hypocrisy is showing. Like, what the hell? Like, come on, gang. I would say you got to do better than this, but I know you're not.
community. Everyone wants to feel loved, and everyone wants to find agreement, right? But before you realize it, you have surrounded yourself with not like-minded individuals, not kind individuals, but
you literally directly, it's even worse than like-minded individuals. They're not even like-minded. Their mind is whatever the fuck your mind is, bro. You're in an echo chamber. I better not even in. You're the king of it. You have cultivated a fucking echo chamber. None of these motherfuckers will disagree with you at all whatsoever. You are constantly being validated. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, oh my god, this shit is crazy.
Psychos, like absolute psychopaths.
I mean, it really is crazy how many times he
Jesus.
unknowingly like describes himself. Hasan,
Exactly. Like, bro, holy fuck. Like, the hypocrisy is so goddamn blatant. Are y'all seeing this shit?
You are the psychopath, man. I mean, you literally derive joy of a guy saying he wants to end his own life. Like, I don't think it gets more
Clapping like a fucking seal. Har. Boy, you stupid ass. Like,
psychopathic than that. It's an absolutely insane thing to say. Not something someone moral would ever admit to at all, right? Anyone who claims to be good cannot be talking like that. And it's just funny, he talks about aligning with horrible people. I mean, first off, you were pretty horrible yourself advocating murder, but then you also align with people who put bounties on people's heads, like...
and they're blatantly your fucking orbiters. Denim's goddamn fucking Mike from PA.
Denims and Mike from PA.
Bingo.
You align with people like Froggen and hire her as well.
Paste?
Well, when she wishes veterans get PTSD and don't get
Who fucking who?
health insurance. You align with people you admit are psychopaths.
Oh, this fucking loser. Hey, is that George Janitis? We were talking about you earlier, you fuck. Cause yeah, goddamn Denim's dumbass was promoting you.
It's like Bad Empanada, whatever, who doxes people and is fleeing from country to country to avoid like the law. Basically, you align with anybody who sort of helps you in this crusade to, you know, push your propaganda, right? So then he talks about this random tweet that somebody made like a long time back, and he essentially uses it to criticize Ethan.
Like, this guy seemingly understood that Ethan Klein is a
Let me read this. They were gamers, anime fans, anime and manga fans, and pop culture commentators who never touched politics, but as a world drifter from truth and woke politics invaded their hobbies, many got the great turn political to defend their passions, leftists thriving on lies and disinformation, hated when apolitical people join the fray, facing these death threats, false allegations, and same propaganda from the mentally unwell, and are labeled grifters, as George Orwell put it. The further a society drifts from the truth, the more it will hate those who speak it. More people are getting red pill daily, unable to tolerate it, the nonsense promoted by mainstream news. Now, I'm gonna just, let's see, better yet. Are we gonna show them
part
like,
of this
more
brigade
this?
of right-wing chuds
Hasan, fucking scroll down, you goddamn loser. Can we see the whole shit? Like,
who are basically a blight on not only the gaming community, but the culture
oh my
commentary
fucking
community in
God,
general.
bro.
Why is he
Thank you. I'm like, okay, so oh, we got some more VTuber. Is that Rev? This Rev says Desu. I'm pretty sure. Is that Kirshi? That might be Kirshi. I do not know this VTuber on here, to be honest. Obviously, it's fucking Nux. Fuck you, Nux. Let's see, Chibi. Yeah, we obviously, you know what shit with him. Ethan, Suckline, the Rich King Asman, Tectone. Yeah.
Klein in this photo, surrounded by all these other fucking lolicon enjoyers and whatnot, because that's his output. That's what he is. That's who he has
Yep, that's Ethan's output. He's putting out fucking lolicon vibes. Facts.
surrounded himself with a bunch of like 40-plus-year-old losers who spend every waking moment talking about woke.
Yeah.
How the fuck, like, Hasan, I deadass need you to explain what the fuck he surrounded himself with. Explain what the fuck that means. Like, I need him to explain what the fuck that means, bro. Like, dude, if you mean to say, like, Ethan is collabing with these motherfuckers, like, every day or some shit, bro, that is not happening. So what the fuck are you talking about?
Okay, be right back, guys. I'm gonna make a tweet, you know, I'm gonna put Hasan's face right next to Hitler, and then I'm gonna say, why is Hasan's face right next to Hitler? He must be surrounding himself.
It's so funny because we literally see the image yesterday where somebody made an AI gen of Hasan where he literally was in a fucking Nazi uniform, and I was like, yo, bro, is that Hasan Riker? Like, yo, but if a nigga do that shit, it would be wrong. It would be wrong. It would be fucked up. But Hasan could just do this shit, be slandering heads, trying to fucking say that heads are aligned with all these other heads when they're not, just completely fucking cap. Yeah, apparently so, because he's the God's Daddy King. It's some bullshit. That's where these niggas need to really peep game on this shit. Why the fuck is it rules for thee, but not for me, bro? It's on some shit. Like,
By these people, obviously. I mean, just foolproof logic right there. Some random person makes a tweet putting him in a group of other people, and you're like, well, these are all the same people, surely. I mean,
it's like it's dumb as fuck. Like, fucking definitively making a big ass generalization.
I find this hilarious because it is actually true that Hasan gets all his info from Twitter, like Twitter or his chat.
Twitter.
Those are his like two encyclopedias of knowledge, right? And it doesn't matter if these are true or fact checked at all. He just sort of looks at a tweet and goes, yeah, well, this seemingly agrees with me. This has got to be true. So then he talks about the Casey Denims and Froggen lawsuits, and he starts coping super hard.
I saw a tweet the other day talking about like how, I checked in on Froggen. I found out this views. You'd think that like the way people talk about her, you think that she's one of the biggest content creators. It's like, yeah, that's the point. This is what people are doing. They're like,
brother, the reason that, oh my God, Hasan, holy fuck, like, you just suck, bro. The reason that Frogan is getting the amount of attention she is getting is one, because of her rhetoric in the past. You know what I'm saying? I hope you get PTSD. Boo fucking who. Like, yeah, heads didn't just forget about that shit. And in sidebarring that, it goes to show how she's even more felted. She was a rising star 2 fucking times. Don't even know how that's still possible. And yet, right now, not even, bro, right now, literally not even a couple of days ago, she's begging for $500 for a fucking cast. Are you fucking serious, dude? Like, are you gonna acknowledge any of that shit? Are you gonna acknowledge any of this? And how felting that is for her? How hypocritical this is for her, bruh? You're talking shit on all these other heads, and now you're felted yourself. You're gonna acknowledge that? Fuck no, you're not. It's like, bro, I can't believe you niggas suck this nigga cock, bro. I'm talking straight to the G. I can't believe you niggas would fucking disrespect yourself and believe this fucking sharkanery. Like, dead ass. You're a fucking loser.
Hyper focusing on someone like her and trying to make her life a living hell for no other reason than
she's making her life a living hell. She continues to do this fucking streaming bullshittery, and clearly is that shit working? Fuck no, bro, because she thinks, I don't know, whatever glazing your dumbass is gonna get her a fucking career, and has that shit worked out? Fuck no. Fuck!
their own personal enjoyment. It is one of the grossest, most insane things I've seen. I don't understand how anyone would approach reality this way. Like, your life is so fucking meaningless if this is what you're doing.
Isn't it nice getting a check every month from my favorite patron? So, friend of the show, Casey Tron, everybody. And she has a take about Emerald. I'm surprised she's still running her mouth.
The enemy is strong and weak. I mean, that's a common argument, right? Very common. Wait, did you just follow just to say that, only to then unfollow, and therefore you can't even reply any longer? That's so crazy.
I recall her apologizing to Asmongold, who she despises.
Yeah.
That was pretty humiliating. I'm surprised she's still running her mouth.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, this is so humiliating for Casey Tron. What you did to
Very felting.
Casey Tron is so humiliating for
Eternally felting.
Casey Tron. Anyone with 2 working brain cells.
Shit, don't start stealing my lingo, nigga. Or working and or firing neurons and synapses, but you don't got either, so I don't know why the fuck you're saying this.
Saw immediately through what you were trying to do and thought you were a gross weirdo for doing.
I would agree with the first part. You had me in the first half, but I disagree in the second half. Obviously, everybody knew this shit. Like, bro, fucking Casey Tron was getting felted the goddamn highest of hells, bro. It's hilarious as fuck. But, bro, nobody thinks fucking, or at least, bro, nobody that isn't a blatant cocksucker of yours, bro, is thinking Ethan's a loser for this. I'm sorry. But again, Casey Tron, her fucking rhetoric and shit, especially towards Hasan and like, you know what I'm saying, Ethan and Misila, bro, right? Not good, yo. You remember when she was calling, you know what I'm saying, Ethan to see you next Tuesday, and then Misila a fucking ugly bitch? Like, you remember all this shit? Antagonizing Miss Olivia, bro? Like, what the fuck with that dumbass tarot card reading shit? Like, yo, do you remember any of this shit? Do you remember all the tweets she had on Asmongold? But I don't know, you don't give a fuck about any of that shit, bro. Honestly, I know you really don't, because that's your secret man's, bro. Your secret lover. Sidebar that. It's like, bro, are you gonna acknowledge any of that? Are you gonna acknowledge any of that? You're not. You're fucking not. So shut the fuck up, Hasan. Ain't no one trying to hear this goddamn fucking victim complex, bro. This cry bully shit.
Nah, I think most people actually agree that Ethan was pretty cool for actually taking a step and suing those absolute demons, right? They were being absolute ghoulish people, right? Supporting the whole CPS calling his kids and constantly harassing him.
Hell
and
yeah.
the lawsuit wasn't even about that, right? They literally tried to steal his content and got rightfully legally punished. So that is like a perfectly reasonable thing that happened, right? And Ethan having his PR ruined is not comparable at all, because that one is actually based on complete lies. So it's an entirely different scenario, and you can pretend it's the same thing because you're a disingenuous hack here, but that's just not it.